Yo guys, welcome back to the Fryday Podcast. I'm Big J.
I'm RJ.
And today we got two special guests, two for the price of one. We got Riyad from the Lithium Podcast.
Yes, sir.
And Dina from...
Survival fitness.
Now, you may be thinking this is a bit of an odd situation, what's going on here? And I don't know, to be honest with you, so we'll get into it. Thank you for coming on, by the way, guys.
I'm actually very glad to be here.
So we'll start with Riyad. Your podcast, what is it about?
Damn,
Tell them.
that's hard to explain, bro. Well, like, see, it just means school.
Okay. In what language?
It's Greek.
Okay.
Well, the original one is like Lykeion. My one's just Lyc. Just an English translation. You know, I just like to talk about things, about life. You know, discuss different... Because we don't really deep things too much.
Yeah.
And I like to put down the internet a little bit.
Okay. And what made you start a podcast? What made you think, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do? And how does it fit into your life? What do you do for a living?
Okay, well, my biggest dream is probably to be a writer, maybe.
Okay.
But then nowadays we don't really speak in the language of words because people would like read tweets and Instagram captions. Before, people used to read books, people don't do that anymore. So what's the language of today? It's talking on the internet.
Yeah.
Podcasting. So your voice actually goes further than words nowadays. So
Never thought of that, you know.
Yeah, it's true. Your reach is crazy now. Like, whatever you've said, it's tattooed on the internet. It's done.
exactly, bro.
It's done. That's
mad.
it.
You know what I realised the other day, actually, about podcasts as well, yeah? Do you know, like, you like to read a lot, right? I've seen it, yeah. When you read, obviously, your eyes have to be open and you've got to be, like, focused and know what you're reading. You've got to take it in. But with podcasts, you can literally be like in bed, eyes closed, just listening to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And still take it in and get me.
100%.
So I think it's a different form of media.
Yeah, but you
And-
said it perfectly, man.
And what you just said, it like correlates with that. I think.
Sometimes I can't even sleep in silence. Like, it's just crazy. You sometimes just leave a podcast on in the background, just hearing something. Just like, it's nice. It's like going, just knocking out like that. It's crazy.
You know what, yeah? I'm going to ask you, can you sleep in silence? So you know it's complete silence?
That's such a good question.
You know, I've never
If
thought about
life,
that.
if life is peaceful,
I can't sleep
I
in
could
silence.
sleep with nothing on. But if I'm a bit stressed out, I need to listen to like stand-up comedy or something to listen to.
Yeah, I need something.
What about you?
Silence.
I can't remember the last time that I fell asleep in silence. I can't do
I
it.
can't utter silence. I just can't. I need something on in the background. Like someone said, try white noise. Someone said, try rain noise. Try this. Try that. It's like, nah.
Why?
I
Is that
need, I
because
need
you-
to watch a show or something in the back. Like,
Innit?
I don't need to be watching it.
Your mind's too busy when you try.
Yeah,
I don't know.
can't
Let me
rest.
listen. I mean, we're fine.
Why?
It's weird, and
why is it for
I
you?
find it quite. Like,
You
I
know-
wake up at 5, 6 in the morning.
I've tried it before to go sleep, yeah, but you know, if I don't have nothing on and my mind's concentrating on nothing, then yeah, I think my mind works at 100 miles per hour. Like, I can't stop. And
Yeah, I can't stop.
It doesn't go to sleep, so I have to like focus on something else. Like
Yeah.
before, I used to listen to the news. Yeah, I know it's bullshit, but I used to listen to the news, and then you know, after a bit, the news repeats itself. So when something repeats itself, you get bored and you fall asleep in it. So that's what I used to do. But then I just got to a stage like, yo, fuck this news, man. I don't even listen to it. So then I just started watching murder documentaries. That's what I watch.
Yeah, for me,
But
Oh,
before
man,
you
you're
sleep, you're
psycho.
watching
Yeah,
something
yeah.
quite deep like that.
Yeah.
Or
for
listening
me, it
to
wasn't
deep
even that. For
things.
me, it was like Hell's Kitchen or something.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen's hard.
Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay's Hell's
100%.
Kitchen.
That's a
or
good
something.
one.
Like, honestly, swear down.
Kitchen
all I-
Nightmares as
Yeah,
well,
Kitchen
bro.
Nightmares.
That's
I
cold,
literally, even Bar Rescue on Amazon, I watch stupid shit like that, leave it
Oh,
on in the
man.
background just so I can sleep. So there's so much shit going on in that show. There's so much shouting and shit. I feel that's when I'm at peace. It's just weird. It's
Same.
so
Such a peaceful
strange.
place.
It's crazy.
Same here. Oh, I watch River. What's the River Monsters?
Oh, yeah.
River
I used
Monsters. I need to
oh.
check that one out.
River Monsters is hard.
Yeah, I used to watch that stuff.
It just goes to random jungles. You don't know where this place is, and he always gets these fish that look like aliens. bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
then
like
all
my
the facts come out.
Oh, shit. That sounds like my kind of shit. I'm down to watch that. I might check that out
This
today.
guy's funny, man.
But yeah, how many episodes you done so far?
Probably like 18.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Something
And
like that.
What kind of feedback you got from your episodes?
I forgot a lot of. It's a mix. I get a lot of good content.
Yeah. Feedback.
A lot of message, like people message me nice things, like, "Oh, you're doing, watching your content helps me" and stuff like that. That always feels nice. But then there's some people who will be like, "Oh, shut up, you're dumb, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
You're just Basically, like they're like bow and arrows. They try and shoot you and hurt you. Sometimes it's constructive. Sometimes it's a bit. You can
Have you
tell
had
they
that
just
from
wanna-
anyone you know directly? Like, have you had a negative feedback? Yeah, negative feedback.
Oh yeah,
that you know
Because I
direct-
welcome it. I allow it. I
Okay.
even ask people, what should I do better? Because everyone knows what you should do better, but they never share it because
Yeah.
we take it too personal nowadays. It's good to share constructive criticism, so I allow it.
Yeah. How do you take it? Have you ever been?
Yeah, there. I just take it like you have to take it. It's difficult for me. I mean, obviously, like 'cause what I do is like you've got to be a confident salesperson. You can't be not a confident salesperson. Like,
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Not with the podcasting. The only feedback I had was that one person, and we all know it was a stupid comment that I made on here, which was probably innocent.
Yeah.
And that's the only one negative feedback that I've had. But in anything else I do, if I've had negative feedback, I try to take it on as positive as I possibly can. In some ways, it's just hateful. Do you know what I mean? In some ways. But if you see it's constructive, depending on who it's coming from, then yeah. If you know with the situation and I rate you and I actually hold value to what you say,
Yeah.
cool. It may affect me. But if I hold no value to what you're saying,
It just flies over your head.
yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, great, cheers, mate. Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What about you, Dina? Have you ever dealt with negative criticism?
Yeah, quite a lot.
And how do you take it? And like, what do you do to deal with it?
I think I've managed to grow in the sense of when I get it now, I do step back and reflect on what they're saying.
Yeah.
In the past, I've not always done that.
Yeah.
In the past, I have been like, what? But if someone's thinking that much that they want to say it to your face, or even write it, whatever, you have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I
and find
think
out where it's coming
You
from.
give them respect just for them to say it to your face.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And find out
If
why.
they-
Yeah.
If they write it or text it, you
Yeah.
can write it on a comment, then it's a bit
Yeah,
different.
if they're on
saying
a
it to
comment.
your face,
if they're
Either
like,
though.
and saying
hey,
it with chest, then
Yeah.
they actually mean it. you get
okay,
me?
cool. Then let's have a conversation.
Yeah. Or
then
even if they have gone out of their way to put a message together and just tell you a little bit about yourself. I think it's important to reflect on that.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
again, that's growth, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort
The
of
only way
friend
you
is,
will
isn't
grow.
it? A friend is literally being a friend is constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even call them a friend if they don't give you constructive
No.
criticism.
And always, you got to remember, whatever you do, it's not for everyone. Like some people, they say, "Oh, I don't watch it," and I understand why they don't watch it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not aimed at them.
Not everyone loves
Oh, yeah.
pizza, yeah.
And also as well, you know,
Everything's got
I
a
actually
flaw,
shared this quote the other day. I said, look, be careful who you tell things to, yeah, because people want to know the game plan. Not everyone wants to be on the team.
Yeah.
They just want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
They don't care about if you're actually going to succeed. They just want to know what you're doing. That's it.
Yeah, for real.
No one's really there. Like, you don't know who's really there for you till it actually happens.
And good and bad energy passes around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if they're
man.
hating on you or they're just wishing evil,
You don't know some of the
it's
people
wrong.
that may be
Yeah.
congratulating you to your face that want to know, oh, who you got on next week, or what you doing with the show. They just want to know what you're doing with the show. They ain't really necessarily saying, yeah, I hope this goes well
Not
for you.
supporting, yeah.
Do you think it's
You know what I
skill,
mean?
when you can you can find them people out when you know who's actually congratulating you, or do you think you'll never know?
It's difficult because I've been thinking about it.
I think you can be a little bit more wiser than other people by just life experience.
You just need to achieve.
Yeah.
I think I've been thinking about it a little bit more recently with certain people. I think I have. But then obviously there's certain things thinking, am I overthinking something? Because I know I'm a bit of an overthinker.
Always listen to you inside, like what they're saying to you though, inside.
Yeah.
So if you feel
definitely,
something,
100%.
something's not right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there is something off, but we'll see.
I think, you know what it is? It's just, I think that's just a part of life. That
Yeah.
certain people
No,
will
definitely.
always support you no matter what you do. And then certain people will just, like you said, once you're successful, then they'll start supporting you. But when you just started something and no one knows about it, they're like kind of just like...
Yeah. It's like they want to
Push
know
yourself,
everything.
push
They're like,
yourself.
oh yeah, what's going on next? What's going on there? What's going on here? But then you tell them. And then like, you know that there's something there. And I feel the energy change. Like in you as a person, I feel it change. I feel like me and you conversation has changed.
Do you find though it depends who you're speaking to, like what they're personally doing in their life, whether their insecurities are then just reflecting on what you're telling them?
I don't know if it may have been a build up to something or whatever. It may have been something.
Like, for example, if I'm telling someone like Riyad my future plans, I know that he is because of what he's doing in his own life, I know he's not like self-doubting himself by listening to my plans. He's actually listening to what I'm saying. Do you get me? But then if I'm speaking to maybe someone else that's not doing much in their life, they're not that interested. Maybe they don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You know how
It's
I find
weird.
it, yeah? Sometimes you got to move in silence, yeah? But sometimes, like I said it there, I've posted this post the other day, like it depends who's in your circle. If you got positive, like-minded people in your circle, for example, ours, yeah, for me, every week is my poker night. We have a poker night.
Yeah.
And I sit down with like the similar or the same people, and they're all like-minded. And I always say this: we're all positive guys. Most of us got own businesses and stuff. You get me? So when I sit down with them, I don't feel the type of way discussing shit because I know they're going to support me and like.
But
I'll
they're your
support them.
people, though, so you know that
Like,
anyway.
For example,
Yeah.
Dion, he's in the poker group, and he comes every, and I will always like. Even share like podcast tips, tricks, how to get more views.
That's the family you chose to keep around you. That's your external family that you want. That's your close knit people that you want to keep, your circle. You know what I mean? Your seat at the table.
And another thing, like we were saying downstairs, it's not about. I don't really, numbers. It's not really a numbers game. It is to some people, but not to us. I think.
No, it ain't.
As long as one person watches it, but for me, my one person is my mum because I know my mum watches my podcast, and even my missus,
same man,
and my daughter. So as long as they watch it, I don't really care, innit, man.
Yeah,
but
good.
Thanks to everyone who does watch it because I know we do get quite a few views.
Massive.
Do you get me? So yeah, man.
Go on, Big J.
No, man. You know what it is? We got good support, man. That's why I always thank the supporters, man, because that's what we do it for as well. You get me? Like when people tell me, "Oh, you're doing something good, keep it going."
Yeah.
And then when I hear as well, like when I ask some guests, I think we spoke about this yesterday. When I ask some guests, "Oh, do you want to come on?" and they'll reply like, "Yeah, I've already seen your thing. I was gonna ask you if I can come on, but I didn't kind of find the way. But now you've asked me, I'm definitely jumping on."
See, a couple of men have asked me, like a couple of mates, and I'm like, "What are you gonna talk about? What are you gonna go on about?" And they're like, "Oh no, I can chat. I go, "Yeah, but what?"
Yeah,
like,
but
I've got to sell you to somebody else. Like, it's not just me. It's not my podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Value.
Like, what have you? What can you add? Like, have you done anything?
Oh, but
Do you know
then
what I mean?
maybe you could. Oh, I feel
See,
a bit
that's
sorry
what I think.
for- know,
And
but
I
feel
said to him,
sorry
"What do you
for
want?" But he didn't know what he wanted to speak.
Yeah.
The thing is,
But it was nice that he
enthusiastic,
wanted to try, though.
But you know what the thing is? I said this last week. He was in the same room when I said, "Let's start a podcast."
Oh, he was in that room.
And he weren't one to say, "Yo, let's do it."
Yeah.
He weren't one to say, "Let's do it." I was just like, "Yo, guys, let's do something."
Some people can't create; they just want to jump on that creation.
Yeah, and you know what? I was like, literally, I had a name for it. We had 2 people, and then all of a sudden, Big J asked me to join. Big J asked me to come as a guest on this podcast, and then the hosting opportunity came about, and then I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And then obviously, it kind of just worked from there. So it was weird because I was gonna think about doing my own podcasting and trying to release my own thing, and the next thing you know, I'm here doing this.
Yeah.
So it kind of worked out.
What about you? You was a one-man band, yeah?
Yeah, I just do it myself, man.
And were you like nervous when you did your first one, or
Nah.
no?
Nah.
You're kind of confident on the mic, innit? So I can tell, man. But
Yeah, I wasn't nervous, bro. I just knew you were gonna make mistakes,
Yeah.
so I was easy on myself.
because that your podcast, yeah. I think I always say like this is what we're trying to head towards. Yours provides value. So when I watch yours, yeah, I actually learn something. Like you're not just there talking shit, drawing. You know what I'm trying to
To
say?
some people, I am, man.
And your guest situation, how do you get the guests on? What do you just?
I just ask people I know to come on. That's it. I'm not, and I just ask people I know to come on, like my friends, like someone I met in a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like I met Dina in a coffee shop.
I was gonna ask you.
So I just say to them, I've got a podcast. You're an interesting guy. Do you want to come on? They're like, okay. So there's some people on my episode I've only met once or twice in my whole life.
Okay.
But and some of them I've been my best friends since young.
Oh yeah.
So just people I know.
I'd like to ask you who your favorite podcaster is.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I don't watch podcasts at all. That's what's mad.
So what kind of inspired you to do podcast? Because obviously you must have saw something and think, "Oh yeah, podcast." So yeah, this is a great idea. So
Or was it
what's the
something-
first
or did
podcast
something
you
tell
saw
you?
that you thought, "Okay, yeah, this is cool. I want to do this."
Because I find a lot of things very interesting.
Okay.
And I feel like if I showed other people it, they might find it really interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, because when I find something interesting, I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
You deep
And I
it,
just
innit?
want others to appreciate it as much as I do.
Yeah, you have a positive
way.
experience. You tell 10 people. You have a negative. No, you tell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like, I like art, bro.
Yeah,
So when I see something,
You know what I was trying to say?
Oh shit.
I like art, you know. We got an artist coming on soon. I think he's already been on a couple, but yeah, I appreciate that. Someone sent me his thing and said, "Oh, you should get this guy on." And I said, "Oh, send me a link." Sent me a link and I already followed him, and I think we've got a date line.
Oh, sick. Yeah. The artist you showed me yesterday. That's going to be mad.
You know, some people, they don't appreciate art. You know, they don't know what it is. They think it's just like...
I can't draw for shit. I love art, though.
Who have you got coming on?
Art.
I think Anton...
I can't draw.
Anton.
I can't.
Yeah, I've seen
I
some of his
can't.
work.
But yeah, I'll stare at a painting for time. Like, you know, Mocha Museum,
I'm like
for
you,
example,
bro.
Yeah, like I appreciate decent art. I love it.
What about, you know, reading? Yeah, I see you read a lot. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've read maybe in my whole life 4 books, but when I tell people that, they don't believe me. Like from page.
Did you find books in school boring?
Yeah, I think I'm more of you know, when I listen to stuff, I'm more of I don't know, what do you call it? That's how I learn. That's how I take it into my brain. But I like reading though. You know, when I actually did read the book, I had times that I didn't even know what time it was. I'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, shit, but I need to put this book down and go to sleep for a bit.
So do you prefer Audible?
Yeah, Audible, yeah. That's why I just watch documentaries, innit? That's my thing, man.
Okay.
What about you?
Me?
Book?
Nah, man. I think I've read 2 books and they're both about sales. Swear to God, and I was forced to read them, and they were actually sick books. Jonathan Siegel and Who Moved My Cheese. Yeah, it's some crazy books. But yeah, they learn
a lot.
Yeah, to be fair, in sales, I learned quite a bit, man. The Who Moved My Cheese books are amazing.
Relatable to life as well as that.
Yeah, trust me. Even The Secret as well, man. Like like that's a great book. I haven't read all of it.
I've
I want
read-
class, but I want to.
You know what? 48 Laws of Power. That's what I read, and some people told me don't read it. It's a dangerous
Yeah,
book.
I love that
Don't-
book.
When
48
I read
Laws of
it,
Power.
yeah, bro, it'll change your life, innit? I think.
It depends if you listen to it.
Yeah. It's mad, you know.
That's crazy. I need to.
Like when I say it's mad, bro.
Yeah, I was just there lost in
your life will change. That, you know?
I was just there like, oosh.
The thing is, we can talk about the laws, innit? But it feels like it's naughty to talk about this book, innit?
Yeah, you know what?
Is it that? Is it like? Is it
No,
that?
it's not. It's not bad at all. Well, bro, it's everywhere. It's like W.H. Smith now, Waterstones.
Yeah,
it's
it's
everywhere.
You can buy it from Amazon and that, I'm sure.
But the laws in there are like manipulative, deceit, lying, backstabbing.
But the
it's
thing
how the
is,
world works now, innit? Though. But when you
the
read
world's fucked.
you don't necessarily
Fully fucked.
Always has been.
Yeah, when you read this book, you just need to take it in. So you don't necessarily need to do the stuff that's in the
Yeah.
book.
Like that saying, yeah, that garden, what is it? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, exactly what he just said. So when you take the book in,
Yeah.
No, when you take the book
Yeah.
in, even if you don't do it, if other people are doing it around you, you recognize it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know how he said manipulation?
By knowing yourself, you know others.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
It's
get
deep,
it.
man.
I get it. Let me ask you something, yeah? Let me
Yeah.
ask you all something. Would you rather be at war with the world and at peace with yourself? Or would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world?
Neither.
I'm at peace with myself, at war with the world.
Yeah.
Both. You could be at peace with yourself.
If I wasn't
and
at peace, I'm at war with it both.
I think
Myself
would
and the
be-
world. War.
Yeah, I don't think they'll, in our lifetime, well, I think the human, just mankind will never be peaceful again, I don't think, ever.
Yeah, now it's going down the path. There's too many
But that's a deep convo, but I don't think it's going to happen, man. Free Palestine.
yeah, the Free Palestine, 100%.
Free Palestine, bro. 100.
But yeah, I think there's too much evil in this world now.
Yeah, there is. You can't eradicate it now. I think so. You know, looking back at the Marvel movies, and I was saying this, and I have this argument with this guy. He's a proper Marvel nerd. Do you know they got it bang on with Thanos? Sometimes I think, Thanos, he literally said,
I saw some meme,
to save humanity, right? He's got to snap his finger, eradicate half the world,
Yeah,
half
but
the
he
population.
halves
But
The food
I
as
get
well,
it. There's
innit?
no selection. There's no natural. It's just a natural selection of half the world. But in order for the world to live, the strongest will, it requires the toughest decision. So his thing was, if I snap and eradicate half this world will breathe again. I'm saving this planet, and he's right. He's right.
So what you're saying about sacrifice?
He was the
I'm
villain.
gonna watch that again.
Hold on. He was the villain. He was the villain, right? But he didn't go about it in the right way. He did not go about it in the right way. Hear me out for a second.
Thanos doesn't make sense to me though, bro. He half the planet and he also half the food.
No, it was the population. It wasn't
chickens
half
get
the
half
food.
as well,
Yeah, no.
bro, like,
Yeah, but chickens have a right to live. No, but I'm saying it's true.
In my belly.
No, yeah, but this is the thing. Oh shit. This is the thing, though, right? If you eradicate half this planet for future will live longer. Yeah. We're getting more populated day by day. Look how fucked this world is.
I don't know, man. I did think about this once, yeah, but then I thought
Thanos was right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? I think people are living longer as well. I think that factors in.
No, they're not living longer.
No.
It's
I don't
not.
know.
In America, the population is like 50% obese, and that's just the statistics that we see.
What were we watching?
So they're all dying.
America. What were we watching? This fucking food guy talking about some fucking fried donut burger and shit. And what the fuck? Stupid shit.
That's what I mean. So they're not living longer.
Come on, they get oil mixed
Diabetes
with fucking
at 20
ranch.
years old now.
Or over pepperoni pizza, like shovels and shit. Come on, man. It's not right. Like
We copy them as well in the UK. We are copying them.
Yeah.
We follow America with everything that they do.
Yeah. It's stupid that we do that, man. It's stupid that we do that. We shouldn't do that.
Well, America, the superpower, bro.
I don't see him as a superpower. Joe Biden can barely walk around.
In the UK too.
You know, he can barely take instruction.
Wait. What did you say?
The UK's obesity is rising so high in adults and children. That's what scares me, is that it's hitting the children.
Is that
so
why
it makes us weaker and weaker.
Is that why you started like?
Yeah. Like about going to war. If the generation underneath all of us, if we go to war and they have to back us, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? They can't run. They don't know what walking is.
Yeah.
They can't do anything now. It's mad.
Do you know social skills as well? Like, social skills iPad when they go out to eat.
Yeah.
Bro, shut my kid up. iPad. You sit there at the corner of the table. Let me give you an iPad. Do you know how... I get that. Yeah. Oh, my kid won't be quiet.
No, I don't get it. I'm not a mum, but I wouldn't do it.
That's why I won't be a kid.
I work in a nursery in the day. The kids don't cry for their families anymore. It's not like, Mama, it's iPad.
Yeah.
They're all when they see a new phone. When they see a new phone, a new family member comes around. Oh, yeah, let me play. You got any phone? You got games on your phone?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got any games?
All they're doing is this with their finger and their mind is...
You got YouTube. Give me Coco Melon. Oh, Coco Melon. I saw some shit. Nah.
I know what you saw.
You know what I saw, right? That pissed me off. That proper pissed me off, you know. I'm sorry, that got me vexed.
But did you know Baby Shark's the most ever viewed video on YouTube?
But do you know what's worrying? It's not about the fact that people are big or that they're fat, whatever word you want to call them, it's that it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary for the kids, because then unhealth brings depression, brings anxiety, brings all these different things that people want to call it.
It's like a domino effect.
It's just a domino effect. And then they're creating more issues when the issue is food, greed, technology, discipline, power, all of these different things.
Yeah, discipline's a huge
It's not
thing.
medication,
100%.
doctors, and...
Right. That's why...
I think I'm right.
When we had Dev
I was about to say...
100%. I was thinking,
It's
you know,
just
with
crazy.
the yogurt thing and the
You won't
cartoon
change
thing.
it.
Yeah.
He was basically saying, you know, on the packs when you see all the nutritional values, you know, if it's all green on like, let's say a kid's petit flu or whatever, and if it's got a cartoon character on there, that's actually for adults.
Yeah, it's green.
Dev didn't tell him. Yeah, he told us straight. He goes, it's not for kids.
They're aiming at a kid, so it is a kid's product. So it'll have like Paw Patrol on it, and it'll say green, but it's not actually green for your kid. It's actually green.
Like half of that.
Just mad. You got kids going to school after just cereal.
And
There's just sugars going up and then they're coming down. Then they're
Cereal
calling
does
it ADHD.
nothing for you, bro.
It's not ADHD, it's food.
Cereal does nothing
nothing.
for you.
That's why you know this. You know what?
It doesn't do anything.
crazy.
Bran Flakes is
I always
fucked.
feel like terrible after eating cereal, bro.
But
Yeah,
you know,
it's shit.
in other countries, it's not like that.
Yeah.
I was in Vietnam for 2.5 years. Every morning they're up, they're eating rice, meat, vegetables,
They're
fruit with their
disciplined, yeah.
parents, then go to school.
Trust me, I've been watching this guy, Eddie Abu or something. I think that's how you say his name on Instagram. Every time, like, all he does is walk around the supermarket. This is shit. This is
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah,
This
I
is
see
Leave
it,
the
yeah.
supermarket.
Yeah.
And you
Just
know
need a
what?
fresh
Trust me,
market.
now I hear his voice when I go around the supermarket. This is shit. This is shit.
Because he
And
says check the ingredients, innit? So when you
yeah,
have
and
that
you're
chicken
thinking and
you
you're
check
looking,
it,
and you're like, oh yeah, chicken. But how come it's got 50 fucking
Yeah.
ingredients?
Yeah.
Just make it home.
It's supposed to be chicken, innit?
Exactly. And some people say, I think laziness now. I think laziness is a thing.
Yeah.
Massively, because you can buy food from the butchers and go and cook it. It's not
So it's laziness, but like Dina said, it's educating the younger. So it's like
Yeah.
what Kev does. If it doesn't start from if it starts from there, if you educate them while they're young,
No, it does need
then
to
they
start.
grow up.
It does need to start.
Yeah,
from
so
somewhere.
that's how they grow up.
It does need to
So
start.
that's what I think. What Dina's doing is like a positive thing for the kids as well,
Thank
man.
you. See, I'm blessed because my mum only cooked really fresh food for us guys.
Oh yeah.
So I've been around that. But women now, even my age, they're banging pizzas in the oven for their kids. So then what are their kids going to do?
Yeah.
They're going to be banging pizza in the oven for their kids.
That's how they're growing
No
up.
one knows fresh food.
Yeah.
They don't know what a bit butcher's or a market
Yeah,
is.
it's just a knock-on effect.
just no
and it's just a
Morrison's.
horrible, vicious cycle.
Yeah.
That's all it literally is. You know, everyone's just getting, you get fed
But you
bullshit
try and
from
educate them, and then you're the wrong one.
Yeah.
And that's
Why
what
are you telling them
confuses
this?
me a little bit. Like, you know, why are you horrible? It just confuses me.
Yeah.
People call me weird for getting out of my bed at 5 a.m. to go training. People call me weird for eating a massive bowl of fruit or rabbit food. And I'm just thinking, you lot are on depression tablets and sleeping
Yeah.
tablets.
Look,
you get me? I'm all right.
I don't think it's weird. I think
You are
it's-
what you put in your body, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
this is
straight up.
chocolate. I ate loads of chocolate and sweets. Now it comes out of my skin.
Yeah.
Look, Lemorox, I go running.
It's straight. You have to look after yourself.
You really
I've got
do.
people like that have died at my age of health issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I need to turn things around. Like, you know, so for me now, it's like what I put in my body. It's like, you know, it's got to be like, I can't just eat shit anymore. I can't do it.
It's like, do you know, at the beginning,
For me, I
without
can't.
being rude, you're on about your minds.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say, what are you doing to activate your mind when you're awake? So
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
time to actually shut the down, how are you shutting down watching murder mystery? How are you shutting down watching comedy? I'd be sat up laughing, ready to chill again.
Yeah.
Not like trying to get 10 hours, 8 hours
It's
kit.
not healthy.
You've got to stimulate your mind the way you've got to stimulate your heart.
Yeah.
And that's heart's fitness, your mind's everything that you're consuming.
needs to wake up, and you know when you
Massively, yeah.
Because that's what I've seen as well. Like, you know, in other countries, yeah, like you lot said, they don't have breakfast like us.
No.
And they're much healthier, like you
They're
know,
happy.
rice and meats and shit like
Yeah.
that, beans and stuff like that.
I mean,
That's
that's,
what
your
you're
most,
supposed to
that's
eat,
your
innit?
most important breakfast of the day.
But if you
Yeah.
think about it, yeah, you know humans, yeah. So basically, you're like this, and you know deep it, yeah. This is what someone told me. You know humans. Back in the day, there was no light and stuff like that. Yeah? There's only daylight, so sun. So humans used to wake up when the sun comes up and go sleep when the sun goes down. That's how they
Yeah,
used to sleep.
that's your sleep cycle.
Yeah.
So now the sun goes down at 5 p.m. We're supposed to be still asleep from 5 till 7.
Yeah.
That's why I love sleeping.
So I love sleeping
Matthew
too, but I just don't
Walker.
get
Oh.
enough.
I can't.
I
I
love
can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm up 5, 6 in the morning without fail. No alarm, no nothing. It's horrible.
But then do you not nap in the day?
No.
So you go the whole way.
Whole day.
Till
It's
when?
horrid. Like literally
Like
till
8, 9,
No,
Well,
I
that's
will.
7 days a
Yeah,
week then.
I will. Yeah, 7 days a week. I can't sleep. I can't. I literally can't. Like 12
You can
o'clock.
change that, you know. You can fix it.
I've tried everything. 12:30. I'll get upstairs, get into bed. About 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. I'll literally leave something on, and I look the
I'm
other
going
way.
to call you
knock
out though. Have you tried everything? Have you got up in the morning, done a good solid workout, ate a solid meal, read a nice couple of chapters of a book, gone
Yeah,
to work, stimulated, and then gone to bed at a reasonable time?
You don't go gym, innit? You know, if
Do you know
go
what? To be
gym,
fair,
yeah,
I've
they tire you out
got
and you fall asleep.
a.
You do, honestly.
I've got a bench now. I've got a bench and everything, and you know, I've got a gym and everything. I used to be quite big, and I've lost a lot of weight recently.
Good.
It's through intermittent fasting. Like I've stopped fizzy drinks. I've stopped. I'm basically just like 2 eggs in the morning. That's it, done. And that starts from 10.
Please, fruit. Add fruit. to that, I
Yeah,
beg
fruit.
you.
I need to add more fruit to it
Yeah.
as well. But I'm drinking a lot more water and a lot more.
Good.
Stop drinking fizzy stuff. But it helps massively. It really helps your mind, your skin. You feel better. You know, your whole confidence levels are higher.
Good.
And you feel fresh. So
You
like
look
for
well.
me, and it really does help. But one thing I can't seem to get is sleeping. I can't seem to get, I've got a heated blanket, is it cold, is it this? But it's not even temperature or nothing. It's nothing like that. It's like I've tried everything. I literally sleep in a double bed. It's so comfy. I bought a new mattress. Everything's calm. I've changed my mattress, I've changed my bed, I've changed everything. It just
It's not the
ain't
materialistic things, it's you.
working. Oh, yeah, I know.
You have to
Yeah.
change something inside. You got to do something.
Someone said there's too much going on in your head. Like you can't stay at peace.
Yeah.
That's why you
Yeah.
can't sleep. You need to shut off. But I can't shut off because I feel like I'll lose control of everything I've got. But I feel
No.
like I've left
Gotta be able to let
leave my
go.
life in a sort of box. Like what I like, I'd leave it in there, and I sort of live narrow-mindedly. So what I believe in, I sort of think, yeah, this is how you live.
That's okay. I think that's okay.
And I think it's okay.
But you can separate yourself from your thing that's so safe because you've created it. go flipping sleep and then go back to it.
But it's difficult because I can't stay in bed. I feel like I've got to get out. I've got to get up. And when my eyes open, that's it. I'm up. Like I can't knock out again. I can't go back to bed. It's like when I'm up, I'm up. That's
Do you know how you said you learned about sales with those 2 books?
Yeah.
I'm freezing. That's why I'm shaking so bad. Are you cold?
Oh my days.
It's freezing.
You should have bought yourself a Friday podcast.
I want my sleeping bag. Can I have my coat, please? Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you said that.
I'm really cold, but I'm really glad. And I never wear bras, but I put a bra on today. I'm glad I did.
You know, I'd be like this, shaking like I've been...
Yeah, please. I got my big
you
coat.
may have to help me with the sleeping.
I'm going to. I'm going to
honestly
send you
cannot.
this link called Matthew Walker While We Sleep.
Yeah.
I've read his book and listened to his audio
Okay, I've got a
because
good
I was just
friend.
obsessed with him.
I find
learned
it so
loads.
difficult, bro. Honestly, I find
I've
it
got
Please.
a question for all 3 of you, actually. I've never asked you this either.
Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to start with you, Rahul. I'm going to start from that side. The job you do, yeah, do you do it for money or do you do it because you love it, guys?
I mean, I love it, and I do it for the money. So I mean, to be honest with you, it's just being a middleman. That's all I do. I love the people I work with. I love my clients. And you know what? To be fair, I actually, my director, he's been great with me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And listen, if he wants to give me a kick up the arse, he'll fucking kick me up the arse. But
You need that, though.
But even when I did my episode, and I was talking about body, I was talking about everything. He had me in a room and said, "Yo, first of all, you shouldn't have had a day off."
Yeah.
And then, third of all, I really like.
Wait, second of all,
Oh yeah, no. That was a sales issue. There's a bit of an issue with one of my customers. Like he said, "Oh, you should have sorted it before I came to this thing." And he goes, "Dad, you did really well on the podcast."
Oh,
He goes, "Forget about everything you said." He goes, "You spoke really well, this and that." And then when he told me that, some people were like, "Bro, you talk about cannabis and everything like this. Like, you can't be doing this." But he looked at that and said, "You know what? The way you spoke, the tone, the pace." He goes, "You're very clear." Like, because he liked that.
I think they see your personality more, innit? You know, like when you're at work,
Yeah.
they see your work, your work personality.
Yeah.
But when you do something like this,
Yeah.
they see a different side to you. That's what
Yeah.
people say to me. Okay, and the second question, I'm going to ask you two the same this to get ready for it. Would you do your job if you didn't get paid?
But wait,
Go on.
is there another way of getting paid and still doing my job?
So
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes then. Oh,
But
sorry.
the thing is, because obviously, do you know what? Do you know how many people I've had offer me a job
Oh, yeah.
on LinkedIn? Like literally
Off the back of this.
just offering them the service, saying, "Oh, can you do our branded products? We just want you to exclusively work for us."
Yeah.
And I've said no. Like, obviously, I've showed my boss. I go, "Look, I'll go work for these guys. You ever let me go here?" You know what I mean? Like they'll give me a visa. They'll give me a visa to work abroad.
Okay, same question for you then, Dina.
Yeah, if I could still earn money somewhere else,
Yeah.
I would definitely still do what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, but wait, he can't see this because if he
With
sees,
children.
Wait, what was the first
he
question?
ain't gonna pay me.
The second
Do you
one
love
was-
it for money and what you do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Do you do it for money? But obviously yours is a
Both.
business.
He
though,
answered
innit?
pretty much like I was going to.
But he works for someone, but yours is your own business, right?
Yeah, but I started because I love it.
Yeah, that's what I mean to say.
And I think that's why my business,
Thrives.
yeah,
'Cause
I'm very
you-
proud of my business because
you
it's,
love what,
I love
you know
what
when
I
you
do.
love what you do and it's like a passion, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I think it works better as well.
Yeah.
You have to love what you do,
But let's
man.
be honest, yeah, all the cliche stuff behind it, yeah. More time, you're not gonna earn it. Man, I got bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
You're
course.
not gonna earn it. Like, let's be honest.
Oh no, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I meant if you're a millionaire, or if you're better off, if you're better off than you are, and you don't need to do it, would you still do it, kind of thing?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Obviously, Rahul, yours is different because you don't need to do it.
I
now.
mean,
you
yeah.
work for someone, but if it was your own business,
I didn't be my own business now. I just do what I'm doing. Yeah, if it's my own business, like.
I think this question would work better with Riyad.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you're a teacher, right? Mm-hmm. So if you were better off and you didn't need to teach, you've got 10 million in the bank, but
I just make my own schools.
yeah.
Love
I
that.
just 10 million. What? I build my own schools.
Yeah, that's.
But would you teaching them as well still?
I don't know yet.
Everything that you could. He's one of the smartest guys I've ever
No,
met.
don't say that. Man.
No, he really is.
Listen,
That's what
you know what
I
always
get
that?
nervous,
What
yeah.
inspired you to be a teacher?
Yeah.
Because that's
What a question, bro. If I had to think of it this way, one, I was lazy at school,
okay.
and I didn't do much grades, so I didn't set my future up as well as I could have.
But did you read a lot at school though when you was young?
No.
No.
I just played Xbox, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, FIFA. I like interesting things. Me and my pops used to talk about a lot about history, politics, Alexander the Great, the Romans. So I grew up around that influence, and I'm from Algeria as well. So I used to talk about the revolution. My granddad's in the film Battle of Algiers. Like, I was just around the historical time. And Algerians still have that political, revolutionary fight in them. If you know Algerians, they have this oomph, you know? And, you know, so I guess it's just the Algerians call it vis. But, so I grew up around that. But in school, bro, I was bottom to everything for year 7, 8, 9, 10, like everything. And then one day, year 11, I just went tops everything. I don't know what I'd done. I think my Marge might have pulled strings, you know. Joking.
So what age? what age group do you teach?
I don't get it.
Year 7s,
Year
8s,
7s, yeah.
9s.
Yeah, but what made you? What made you actually think? I want to become a teacher. Like, did you always want? What was?
Because people.
What was the hopes before? You know, when you was playing Xbox, what did you want to do when you grew up?
I want to be Prime Minister.
I
said there's no other job I want than that. But then football at some point, then I quickly found out that's not the case. Very quickly. What else I want to do? I want to do a lot of things. I never considered rapping though.
But did you ever consider teacher then?
Never considered. I was like, I got desperate at times. Yeah, I'm like, I'm still not gonna rap though. I'm not that desperate.
There's a market for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, bro. Too many guys do rapping,
That's
bro.
it.
There has to be a cap on the market, bro. I'm telling you. So many rappers. It'll be like, bro, this is just a rhymes in my head. So if there is a rapper this name, I'm sorry. And it's like K2S1. There'll be another one like SK1 2.4.
Yeah.
But that's the same. You know what? Like,
is that?
it's crazy, isn't it? The same as like Bear's rappers' names.
But you know what it is, this obviously I listen to it, but I only try to listen to like, because I find it a lot of the same shit, man. They talk about the same shit. It sounds the same.
Man. But I used to love it though. That's the thing though.
Yeah?
I think it's quite a hard talent because you got to be able to freestyle quick.
Oh
from your
no,
mind.
rap? Nah, it's what's pushed out here, man. It's what's pushed here.
Yeah.
We don't hear it on the radio. We've got to go somewhere to find it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is all these labels don't want to push certain artists over here.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to push drill music though.
Yeah.
I think it's good
I hate
it's
drill
not
music.
pushed.
I can't.
Like,
What's drill?
You know Dave, yeah?
Drill music is bro. You
Yeah,
know how many
see,
kids
drill is like,
I don't
I
even
think,
know what that
poison,
is.
bro.
Do you know what I find funny? If year 7 kids listen to drill and you're 25 listening to drill and you're both saying the same
Yeah,
the same
man.
words. But there's something wrong with that.
I can't get behind drill as well, man. It sounds like some ghetto nursery rhyming.
I ain't got nothing against it, yeah, but it's just that for me, and I like music a lot.
Yeah, same.
For me, it's like very repetitive and like the same. They're literally saying the same shit, but I do get where they are and why they're saying it.
There's just a market for it.
Yeah, there's a market for it, and they're just like
Yeah, but
their form of art.
Do you know what
art, innit?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you know, since drill, right, knife crime in London, especially.
It's always been fucked there, man.
Nah, not always. When drill kicked, half these mans are listening to drill and talking about it on drill.
The difference is, before they used to have these knife crime and stuff, it used to be like proper street stuff.
Yeah.
Now we know they're doing it because their rappers do it.
Yeah.
It's a different
But
influence.
then, yeah, you
Some of
get
them
those.
do it too
You
rap
get,
about
but you get
Yes.
those people.
After.
Exactly.
Now, do you
then-
understand?
But before it used to be
some
just
religion don't
straight
let
beef
you
on the
listen
street.
Yeah, but now, before it's straight beef on the street, but now you're getting people who are imitating the lifestyle of those people that they're listening to.
because they're
That's-
consuming it and then copying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like copy paste.
Just saying.
You're just
You're
creating
doing it
it.
because a rapper's talking about it. It's clearly for clout. It's just the power of social media and the power of music, the power of influence. Before, knife crime used to be real street stuff going on, low-key, things actually going
100%.
on. It used to be networks and organizations, big ones. But now it's one guy from here does it, this guy does it, this guy does it, this guy does
Now
it.
it's just like everyone's a criminal kind of thing.
Yeah, everyone's just like fucking.
You know what? You're saying that I watched
Yeah,
documentary.
not everyone could be a criminal before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Watched a documentary about Peaky Blinders and stuff. Obviously, I've seen Peaky Blinders, the whole thing. But the actual Peaky Blinders, I watched a documentary, but that was an actual gang.
I thought you were gonna say P Diddy. I was just like,
I don't want to chat about P Diddy right now.
No.
He's not in a good space right now, you know.
oh man, it's not.
Because I don't think that many accusations come out from nowhere, bro. There must be a root to it.
Nah, there's something fishy
Do you
about
think
the
he
guy.
killed
I'm
Biggie?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you
I
think
think
he killed Biggie?
Do you know what I think? I think honestly, straight up, I think if it wasn't for him, Pac and Biggie would still be alive.
Think so? I always used to think Suge Knight
Honestly,
killed Big J.
nah.
Yeah, that's what they make you believe.
But what
I
it
used to watch
is,
Ben's Business.
I feel this is like obviously the whole thing that they found Pac's killer. The guy.
Keefy D.
Yeah,
they always
yeah,
frame
McKeefy D.
anyone,
There's,
though. He's
yeah,
admitted it
there's a
before,
show.
you know.
There's a show called Murder Raps, right? And Keefy D is
Oh, I've watched that,
basically him, Keefy D talking, and Keefy D was like, Diddy ordered the hit. He said, "I want $1 million for Pac, and I want $1 million for Suge." So
But why
they go, we popped because obviously
Maybe they knew he was
you know
like
you
a
drop
pedo.
hit him up on your best rapper. Like, come on, it's bad for
Only
business.
if they knew they killed, argue the two of the.
Oh
greatest.
yeah, they didn't know at the time.
That's what burns me, bro. It's like,
You know what's fucked,
how
yeah?
could you kill them, bro?
Once, I watched a TV program, This is deep, So the TV program basically, say he's doing something, Say he came on a train right now.
Yeah.
There's a thing that I've got, it's a device or whatever, that I can log into his brain and I can see what he's seeing. So and I can rewind it. So imagine you can get this device where you log into Keefy D's brain and you can rewind his mind back to that night.
What about just
and
time
you can see
traveling?
what he's seen. Do you get
You
what I'm
watch Black
saying?
Mirror?
That's crazy.
Have you watched Black Mirror?
No, but
No, a lot of people talk about it. I
you
watched
should
one
watch it.
episode.
It's
Why do you
good.
not
Fucked
watch
me
Black
up,
Mirror,
man.
bro?
It's-
Black Mirror's not
and
good
I'm-
to watch.
It messed me
I
up.
actually mean it
Big-
as well.
I agree in a way, but
It's
I watched
dangerous.
it. Yeah.
You know shows like Black Mirror, bro, they just make you fear the world more.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
Get scared, get paranoid.
yeah,
But
yeah,
no, but
that,
listen.
and also because some of it's going to happen. And that's
Yeah.
what's scary.
No, but it
They're like
also,
pre-warning you,
it
or
also
showing you.
It also blurs your perception of the world as well.
Yeah.
Because it's so lifelike how it happens in the show. The show is just extreme worst case scenario.
Yeah.
We don't live in that world.
No.
But you start blending the two together. So Black Mirror makes you fear the world more, gets you more paranoid. And
He's right.
when you look at the future, you always look at it in a despair way. Oh my God, there's nothing good that's going to happen. It's negative for
Yeah,
future.
yeah, that's what I mean.
What are you looking at that makes your future positive? It's a way to dampen. It's something. It's mud on your lenses that you don't need. You just need to wipe it off, bro.
Yeah,
Still
100%.
watching.
I agree with that.
I
promise you, Black Mirror is dangerous for the mind.
I only watched one episode. Is that Joan is awful? Now after I watched that,
Oh, so
I was like,
I've watched it.
Yeah,
I've
no,
started-
I watched that one episode.
I've
And I was
started
like,
watching it
what
still.
the fuck is this? Like, you know, I literally watched it in the moment. It's like, oh, every episode.
So if
completely
you
different.
read 48 Laws of Power,
Yeah.
then that show would be different for you.
Why?
Trust me. Because then you'll understand all the manipulation and why it happened.
I'm going to listen to that.
See, I think
48.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get the book.
Yeah.
Listen, I think they've made 48 Laws of Power a show to put you off from reading it yourself.
Oh, have they, yeah?
If they anytime they simplify, is that they don't want you to
they're
go in
dumbing it
depth.
down, innit?
They're dumbing it down.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
before 48 Laws of Power, I read it when I was 17. I'm 24 now. It was just that book, bro, that no one, people, you know it, but very few read it. But now, everyone's reading it.
So you know
now
that
they
book-
have to dumb it down.
You read it, but you got to understand it. So it's not simple English. It's like, it's
It's
old,
not even,
right?
No, it's not simple English. It's just very in-depth. You have to remember, when you're on your phone on social media, you're taking in like small bits of information at a time. That means your basket in your head is small.
Going smaller
And if you
and
try to read something in depth here, you're like, oh, that's a headache.
Yeah.
Like when you go gym, and you've never been before, you lift up weights, 2-3 days later, you're like this, oh, my body.
It's so true.
It's the same with reading,
It's so
bro.
true.
You can't just pick up 3 Laws of Power and just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they know you won't.
Because
So-
because what people do, and sometimes I even do, I'm not gonna lie, some people take a quote from a big paragraph and they look at the quote. It's like, look, don't look at my life as a little section of it and judge me for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So like, look at that little quote. It's not probably the same as what the whole books or the whole page.
It's not in context.
Yeah,
It's just that
you're
quote.
basically taking that one thing out of context, which is basically like, okay, that resonates with you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you need to understand the context. It's difficult to understand the context and taking it out of context.
What's your favorite book you've ever read? And then secondly, what's the
I've
book
always
that
wanted someone to ask me this question. I've always wanted someone to ask me this question.
And then what's the, okay, it might be the same book. What's the book that you've taken away the most from?
They have, bloody hell, mate.
Well, yeah, that's a good question, man.
I have to. Okay.
He had to train all the way from London to
Thing
think
is,
about
yeah,
this question.
there's only two that come to. There's only two that are like hitting the surface. There's three in it, but this is I'm young right now. Still.
Before you answer this, how many books have you read after that?
I don't know. I don't count.
You know,
Oh, is it?
I just
a
love
lot
it.
of books.
I don't think you count the things you love. You just love it.
I like that.
You can tell by the way he speaks that he's read a lot of books.
I like that.
But there's nothing. I used to talk very slang. Like, if you look at my old snaps at 17, 18, as I have slit eyebrows, braids, and it's the Chief Keef. I had Meek Mill jumpers, and I said, but yeah. Your question was the books.
Yeah, books.
I have to say, Plato's The Republic. In other words, it's just a book that teaches you how to think.
Yeah.
Think, that's it. If you walk away from the book of Socrates and you say, I completely agree with Socrates, and you miss the whole point of the book. Yeah. He wants you to, when people go this and that, he's basically saying you have to break down this and that to understand them together. You can't just assume it, you know?
Yeah.
We don't do that enough nowadays. Then the second book would be The Letters of Vincent van Gogh. This Van Gogh guy, has to be the most...
He was a genius, isn't it?
Bro, like... Yeah. He's one of the most inspirational people.
Yeah.
In the sense of, he creates so much beauty, but at the same time, you wouldn't want to be him. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you want us to be?
Would you want to be a tortured guy who's, like, he's inspirational in that way. Like, he's everything you want to be and don't want to be at the same time.
So if there's anyone...
He's so ambiguous.
So if there's anyone, following on from that question, so if there's anyone that you could sit down with and have a conversation with, who would it be?
Yeah, dead or alive.
My
dead
dad.
or alive? Your dad? Fair.
That's number one. But, like, historical figure?
Historical figure. Or anyone. It could be someone current.
Do you know what? It depends what mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for like a spicy convo, Hitler for sure. But if I'm in the...
That's a good one, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
If I'm in the mood to like really like, if no one knew I was doing this, I'd go to him. I don't care what anyone says. I think bare people would say he's on their top 5
just to pick his
people to
mind
talk
and
to.
understand why he did.
People are like, bro, what did you do? What was going through your head?
I heard he was
Ask him questions and to see in his eyes if he meant the things he said. Because there's some things you read in history, you're like, fuck. This guy is just pure evil. But imagine being like looking in front of the eyes of someone like that, bro. It's just like, let's see if you're really about that. It's the same with like Genghis Khan as well, bro. Imagine sitting in front of a guy, you're like, this brother wiped out 30% of the population. I'm looking him in the eye. What would you say to him?
Related to him.
Huh?
There's people that relate to Genghis Khan because of all the raping.
Who's that?
Should I tell you what? You know what I'm just deep in right now, yeah? Is that 1 in every 4 or 5 people in Europe apparently related?
One, yeah.
From where?
Bro, he's the Mongolian emperor, bro.
He killed like...
So he's a Mong.
And he killed 30% of the population.
Let me ask you a question, yeah.
And how many kids has he got? Go on.
If you was to step in a room with a celebrity, would you be awestruck?
No.
Be honest.
Really,
be honest.
No.
There's no one. If I saw Zinedine Zidane walk in this room right now, I'd be like this. Bro, that's Zidane, bro.
Only a couple of people out there.
Yeah, bro. It's just admiration. Like,
But it depends who though, innit? Like when you say celebrity,
how can you not? Bro. There's too much pride in this room right now.
I'd be excited about loads of different people.
But I get excited to meet
If Lionel Messi walked in right now, you would be like, oh, that's
yeah,
Messi.
but that's Lionel Messi.
bro.
No, but it's what you class as
never do
celebrity.
that.
Lionel
No,
Messi.
like you said, I've seen your thing where you said...
Okay.
he's
Like your own idols, like
Yeah, see, like that, I wouldn't care.
Nah. Yeah, I'd be like that with Gordon Brown. I'd be like, oh, hello, Gordon, nice.
Very hard for me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
You know what I mean?
You have to impact him.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, there's 2 different levels.
Otherwise, it's like, I rate your team.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in awe, like, you know, even like to meet people, like to meet you, I was excited to meet this guy.
Yeah, that's
You know
it.
what I'm saying, yeah, but like, it's same with everyone. I wouldn't be in awe. Like even Messi walked in and be like, "Yeah, Messi, you're sick. What you've done is sick." And that,
No, come on, bro.
I wouldn't be bowing down, like, no.
He's just a human being. At
Not
the end of the
bowing
day.
down, but would you not?
Yeah, he's very good at what he does.
No,
Yeah,
but
You need to go on YouTube and type 10 best Messi dribbles.
No, I understand Messi's goat. When I go to the fucking farm and there's goat there, I told my daughter that's Messi.
Everyone knows
Every
Messi.
goat is called Messi, and she knows what Messi is. She knows who
bro.
Messi is. But it's just like for me, at the end of the day, he is inspirational and he's sick, but he's another human being.
I feel like you could say that about someone that man don't even blink an eye at.
Yeah.
On the thing is, everyone's Ronaldo.
For me,
printed in man's life.
Yeah. For me, it's that Jay-Z, baby. Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
No, Messi is 10 times bigger than Jay-Z, bro.
Yeah.
No, but
you mad to put Jay-Z?
No, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Messi,
To
bro.
you, has Messi ever?
No.
Like, yeah, see?
That's why it's personal.
Yes, it is personal. It is. Jay-Z's.
Worldwide, isn't it?
Yeah, but Jay-Z.
Football beats Jay-Z, bro.
No, Jay-Z.
If you're the
If you like football, I like footballers, and it's not
No,
like
because what Jay-Z's created is
You
way more
can't.
than just...
Yeah,
you
Jay-Z's
like
had
big
got a
type of
museum
football.
about him,
Yeah.
about his rhymes.
No, yeah.
How many people can we go to a football park right now and say to kids,
No
do you
one
play
knows
football
Messi in
because you
Miami.
because you like Messi?
No one knows
They'll
Messi
say
in Miami.
yes.
It's an unwinnable
Yes, they
argument.
do.
It's an unwinnable argument. Can I tell you why?
No, it is winnable, bro.
It's not.
It's
Can't.
winnable.
It's a personal
winnable.
thing,
You
yeah.
can't.
certain demographic that always gonna hit Jay-Z.
So
No way.
So you don't-
You ask.
If you go to
Wait, hold on,
Harlem or whatever,
You got Harlem. You got Brooklyn.
That's America.
Wait, hold on. You got
America's not the world, you know.
I know.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh no! But I'm just saying. But if you go to any area and ask about Jay-Z, I guarantee you they know who Jay-Z is.
They won't know
Listen,
Messi,
you go
bro.
anywhere in the world, they know Messi.
Yeah.
Messi's a language, bro.
You go to Harlem, you go.
Why though?
Bro, they did it.
I tell you
So
something.
they know who he is. They know who he
I
is.
tell you the difference, yeah. When I was a teacher in Guatemala, yeah. I worked in this beautiful little village, and it was just very, very poor.
Yeah.
Full of poverty. Okay. I didn't know how to speak Spanish to them, so I would just say football names. Ronaldo, Messi. Oh, sí, Messi, Barcelona. We're going to go Jay-Z. Oh yeah, Blueprint. They're not gonna do that, can they?
No.
Do you know football?
Yeah.
International
It
language.
is an international language. It is an international language.
In 2017, yeah, you could go holiday anywhere in the world and tell them you're from Leicester and then know where Leicester is.
Oh yeah, no,
For the first
100%
time in your life.
facts.
Even I understand that.
Facts.
And I don't even like really follow
But
football.
everyone
like
knows who Jay-Z is.
Haaland, Xavi, Iniesta. Kids are like, yeah, I know them people.
Yeah.
It's right. Let's even talk, yeah? Like, say, for example, let's even go our mum's age, yeah?
Yeah.
If we got like our mum's demographic, it would definitely float more, but definitely they'd be like, oh, Messi.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. Out of the two, if it was like them
I don't
two.
trace it. I don't know.
Jay-Z's biggest accomplishment will never even scratch the surface of Messi's biggest accomplishment.
Say again?
I'd rather sit down with Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather sit down with
I
Jay-Z.
will.
Oh yeah, same.
because
Facts.
of, like,
Messi's too
what-
awkward, bro.
Yeah, what is...
Messi's very quiet.
Yeah, they say Messi's quite awkward. Apparently, like
Oh yeah, I wouldn't sit with Messi.
you know what I mean?
Jay-Z or Ronaldo?
I'd still sit with Jay-Z.
Yeah, I sit with Jay-Z.
I'd still sit with Jay-Z. Ronaldo's an athlete. He's an athlete.
But you know what it is? It's the difference.
Yeah, the discipline.
I tell you what,
Yeah, no, Ronaldo is
it's the
great.
mental
Yeah, 100%. It's the discipline. It's the mental thing to stay the way he is at the age he is, in the shape he is, bro. That is difficult in itself. Do you know what I mean? You eat one
What is
thing
Jay-Z
wrong,
doing,
right?
though?
Come on, his stature. He's got 3% less fat than a supermodel.
Who? Ronaldo. Yeah.
They did a whole thing on. They did a whole thing on his.
But he hasn't got a World Cup though.
Okay, look, the whole Messi and Ronaldo argument, you're never gonna win. You're never gonna. The real
Ronaldo fans will never
Ronaldo, the
win.
real Ronaldo to me is R9. Let's go back.
I could do a podcast.
Sorry, the real Ronaldo is R9.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
for me,
I
it
agree with
pisses
you.
me off when people say CR7.
Messi's the greatest.
Yeah, Messi is.
Yeah, simple.
but again, it's one of the two. Messi had a better team.
For non-football, do you follow football, Dina?
No.
Do you know who Messi and Ronaldo are then?
Yeah.
So who's the greatest out of them?
Who in your opinion?
Ronaldo.
Why
But
Ronaldo?
that's
Well,
what...
why Ronaldo?
Because I feel like I've heard Ronaldo's name longer than Messi. That's why I'm just saying
do you guys
that.
actually watch football?
I don't
I feel like-
know.
I don't really.
I can talk.
Yeah, I just deeped it. I
I
have
feel
to
like
ask this question.
Ronaldo
How much do you watch football?
Is,
Do you watch football games every week on TV?
No, I don't.
So you can't really talk about football.
I watch Ronaldo's wife on Netflix.
I got a different version. Messi is the best talent the world has ever seen, but Ronaldo is the best footballer. And the reason I do it like
Okay.
this, yeah,
Wait,
I say a test of 1 to 10. So we're gonna do first test, sprint, who wins? First test, pass, who wins? Second test, header, who wins? And it's whoever rates the best on all them. Not
Wait,
actual talent.
1 sec.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, carry
Who
on.
can ping the furthest free kick? Who can do this? Who can jump the highest? If you base it all off that, off stats, Ronaldo is the best. But what Messi has got is from God and will never be touched again by
Messi,
any training. You
the
can't
difference
train
is Messi
train
plays
Ronaldo.
beautifully.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, look, Messi was born to be a footballer. Ronaldo is built to be a footballer. There's two different things.
And there's
Right,
different
Messi
things.
just
One
is
is better than
Messi
the other.
is
Just
literally
incredible.
Messi's an inch bigger than me.
Is what, sorry?
An inch bigger than me. I'm 5'5", and he can
No,
play.
Messi works hard,
Like, he's
bro.
not built. He's not solid. He's not nothing. Ronaldo.
I sound like such a
built
Messi
like a
fanboy right now.
But why is Messi
I
so
am.
good?
Because his
what he's
talent,
got-
the way he shows the game, he plays the game beautifully.
He also has the personality, bro. He's a team player, man. Like, he's very humble, he's quiet.
You think
Like,
after the World Cup he's humble?
Bro, he can be
Oh,
passionate
wait,
about
after the World
winning.
Cup, you think he's
Look
humble?
at Ronaldo, bro. Come on, man.
No, Ronaldo's not. I'm not.
Yeah,
like, you see, you took the Ronaldo argument there.
Probably still humble.
But Messi's not humble.
Why?
Messi, bro.
I know Messi's.
Why not?
See, like recently at the World Cup, no, I thought this, 100%. I thought this, and I think he is one of the most humblest players.
Bro, he's a. You
no,
know,
no,
he's a,
I think he is one of the most
he's worth
humblest.
like 500 million. Bro.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care how
I'm
much he's
forgetting
worth.
this,
I'm
yeah,
just
like,
talking about the
this is
humbleness.
Lionel Messi,
no, the humbleness.
You didn't even know that, did you?
I didn't realise footballers could earn that much.
Generation now, yeah, but I'm feeling like you should talk your shit. You know what you're good at?
Yeah.
Talk your shit, bro.
Yeah, share that.
Hey, listen.
You shouldn't believe in yourself.
No,
Yeah,
no way.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, I'm the
You can reach anything.
Yeah.
This is the difference. You see people like Jay-Z and rappers, yeah? They like to portray things that are worth 10,000, 15,000.
But that's what you're hearing. That's what you're
let me
hearing.
finish. I know my
Let
stuff,
him
bro.
learn, let him learn.
I know my stuff, bro. They're flashing off stuff that are worth a certain amount of price. Maybe like few people like Drake and few other rappers hit like 1.5 million on a chain. But think about how much they show that off. Messi's worth 500 million, bro.
But you're the one
He
that
has
keeps bringing
mentioned-
Jay-Z into the
But
argument.
that's what
I'm
saying
not
is-
talking about
but
Jay-Z.
Let me finish. I'm saying is that you won't hear Messi say squirm about it. That's different level of humility. If you look at rappers who are just flaunting things that are worth little, one other person's got things that you can't even imagine how much money they are, and they're humble, they're quiet. Think about Conor McGregor. He flashes off what he does. Floyd Mayweather. Messi, what do you get really from him? He gets in his Instagram. It's just shorts, Adidas shoes, and
That's what I say, like, you can't, like,
that's it, bro.
Messi is a very
humble,
humble
bro.
character. No,
Look
like
at
I
Neymar,
said,
for example. Would you say Neymar's humble?
look,
No,
like
but
I
why
said-
did you say after the
different.
World
This is the
Cup?
thing. After the World Cup, I saw a different side of him.
Yeah,
like,
what
you know what I
did
mean?
you
Like when he went up to when he did that thing to Van Gaal, where he was playing. No, I know the
Do you know why?
I know the Raquelme thing. I get it. But I saw a different side to him, and I liked that. I like that because he should have that bravado about him. He should have that because he's that fucking good.
Yeah.
And I like seeing that
That's
side
like
of him.
football
And you know what?
personality
The thing is,
coming
I thought he was way too humble. I thought he was too humble.
Yeah.
But do you know the thing is, I want to see him
But I
flash
think
it.
they get told behind the scenes, yo, you can't do this
It's not
and you
even
can't do
It
that.
goes back to the in-awe thing, yeah. You know, like me.
Yeah.
The reason I believe I'm going to make it so far in that because I know Donald Trump, McGregor, they're human beings, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Put them on a pedestal. So, like, even though when man, like, I'm a big McGregor fan, you get me
Yeah.
from the bottom. Man said he's changed. I said, bro, we've seen the brother go from the doll to a billionaire.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? How would you, what would, like,
Yeah.
we're seeing
Would
his
you
life.
change? Would you
Yeah,
change?
What would you do?
Innit? Would you
Of course
change?
you'll have mad spells.
Yeah.
Right now, even
Of course you'll
if
have
you
mad
tell
shit.
me you wouldn't change, I don't believe you. You would change.
Do you
know what it
is?
The last you're thinking, because the man watched it from his first interview
Yeah.
on the goal, bro.
For
So
real.
That man said you changed. Like, bro, we're all
Of course you're gonna
You're supposed to
change.
change.
You're going to change. If you
You're
don't
supposed to
change,
You're supposed to.
if you don't change, there's a problem with you. Do you know what I mean? If you can't change and grow, there's a problem.
It's like man moaning like footballers and this and business entrepreneurs. Bro, they don't even turn up to work every day.
Yeah.
They can't even get themselves out of bed and turn up to work every day. They want to judge next month.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
can't, bro.
Everyone's human, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same guy from down the road, bro.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, just one guy that got rich.
Yeah.
No one's different. It's man of blood and water, bro. It's
Yeah.
That's it, bro. It's all
That's what
the
I
same
tell
shit,
everyone.
bro.
That's what I've been telling everyone. That's why this pedal stool thing, yeah, I don't really,
It
yeah.
inspired me. Like McGregor walked in, I'll pay my homage, probably.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Either way, I watch certain videos, I change certain ways of man's character because
Like-
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
emotional attachment.
yeah.
But I'm not rating you because you're big and you're
100%, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Change, put up a seat here, man, this time, man.
Yeah, no, but it's true. Like now, even with music, yeah. You know what I said? Like I don't listen to Jay-Z. I think you know what? To be fair, I don't really like play. For me, I listen to artists like J. Cole. I listen to Kendrick. They don't wear chains around their neck.
Do you
They don't
think
talk
Jay-Z's the
about. Wait,
biggest
hold on,
rapper
hold on.
ever?
No, I don't. Yeah, let me take that. But I talk about. I listen to Kendrick, J. Cole, conscious hip hop artists, which don't talk about flashing cars, flashing chains, flashing this, bitches, this, that. I don't like that because I can't gain anything from. Shit that because I don't want to listen to people I can't gain anything from. If I can't gain anything from that person or this person, why the fuck am I listening to you? Like,
That's,
you know what I
that's
mean?
what I was on about with value. You're not getting
Yeah,
any value
if
out
I
of
ain't
it.
gaining nothing from you, great for what you're doing. Well done and happy for you. Congratulations. But you stay in your lane. And obviously, that's why I try to take things and put it in my box. Like, you know, I put it in that little box that I like listening to things. I keep my things on a narrative. And that's why I say that I feel like sometimes I can be like quite narrow-minded when it comes to music or when it comes, but I like what I like. And that's a certain thing. So I kind of take, if you have nothing to...
That's not narrow-minded, that's knowing what you want.
Yeah. I'm like that. I'm comfortable. You know what?
But then when I get opinionated, when other people try to share their opinion on
It's
something.
like, if you think you don't know what you want, you're staying to this because of like scarcity. Really, you know what you want, so why would I fuck over that?
Yeah, true.
Is that me? Is that me?
In my box.
Yeah, some people, anybody asked you, would you ever move to London? I wouldn't, because you know right now,
I fucking wouldn't.
I'm bare comfortable. I work 5 to 7 minutes away from home.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, I'm not doing that 2 hour commute to work. That's
Yeah,
not
to me, it's a shithole.
You get me? I like where I live. I like my neighbours. I like being near my family.
I wouldn't
know
want to live in
around
You
me.
want to live abroad?
I thought about this before as well. I might, yeah, but you know, I'm just too comfortable, man. You know, if I move here, I have to start everything again. It doesn't make no sense.
You know, like your shopkeepers, you know,
Yeah,
like,
just-
home, and it's so hard, but abroad, like England.
And it's not like
home, bro.
I'm narrow-minded. I would like to actually move. You know, like if circumstances change a bit, or you get me if I had more money, maybe, or I don't know, man.
We talk on the point of like health, though, bro.
Yeah.
As we're getting older, the sunshine, our kids, like.
Yeah, of course,
they're
no.
So, and you know what I used to think? You know, if man, this was a game, yeah, the world was a game.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're looking at the world now like it's Sims.
The world is a
and
game.
you chose where you're gonna put yourself.
Would you put
You
yourself
would not pick
here?
Leicester, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So why would you settle for it?
for real.
yeah, no. 100%
That's a deep
you
one. What
would.
about you? What made you come to Leicester? Just uni, yeah?
Yeah, I was at uni for
How
3
did you
years.
find it?
I loved it, bro. Leicester's hard.
But why? What do you like? Yeah, what do you like about Leicester?
They say it's very multicultural, isn't it?
Yeah. Narborough
You
Road
know
is-
what? That's another thing. People here, yeah. Go on, sorry.
No, carry on, bro.
People, yeah, it's just fucking people in it, man. It's people we know, and it's just. I don't think there's another place like Leicester in the world, though. Obviously, I agree with what Chase is saying. You wouldn't have chose it, but there ain't nowhere like it. I think in the whole world.
Mini India.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to.
What, there's nowhere like Leicester in the whole world?
Yeah, like you know, like no, you know.
No,
how
I
we
think
got
there is.
multiculturalism. Like I think we're the most multicultural city in the UK.
They say that
whatever.
Narborough
Or
Road
maybe
is the most multicultural road.
Yeah, shit like that.
Europe, I'm sure.
Yeah, some shit like
So
that.
this, not like that. I'm not saying to say, oh, Leicester sick, we got this, we got that. It's not what we physically got, it's the people.
I think it's as well like your kids go to school with a Bengali, an Asian, a Sri Lankan, a Frenchman, a Spanishman. Like,
Yeah.
So I don't think you get that anywhere. Like that kind of.
Yeah.
More,
If you deep it, yeah, you don't, you like, yo.
I like
I
Leicester.
sat down one day and I thought, yo, what's Leicester offering me? But then I realised what it was, you get me? And that's what it was.
I was
man.
at one point I was so fixated on moving abroad, yeah.
Do you know when I go abroad, yeah, for example,
Go on.
not even go abroad, like even Tabs, you know Bilal, he said it, yeah. He goes, because we brought up around all these people, we understand other cultures. Like I can walk into a next man's yard who's got different culture to me, but I understand it because I've grown up around it, you get me? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get that. I do understand that.
And in other cities, you don't really find that, man. Like my
don't.
missus, she's from Southampton, and it's not like this. When she came here, it was like a fucking shock. Like when she landed in Leicester, she had family here and that, but she's like, yo, it's completely different.
I think for me, I'm comfortable, and you know, I think I've seen enough of England. Like if I move from Leicester, it's out of this country.
What about you,
I am
Dina?
not.
Speaks to two big travellers as well.
I don't want to sound not humble now, because you guys...
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but you guys spoke about that guy for a while. And you don't even know him.
Who?
Messi and all
Oh,
these
yeah,
people.
yeah,
yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't want
go
to sound not humble and be judged, but I've been creating a life where I can do what the hell I want,
Yeah,
but have a
yeah.
base in the UK.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm halfway there.
That's
Because
good.
you're right, home is very important.
Yeah.
And when I left before and didn't have a home, do you know that lonely feeling is real, you know?
Yeah,
It kicks in. FaceTime's not the same.
It's not the
Ringing's
same,
not the same. You can't just... Like, my dad's my best mate. I want to sit with my dad on the sofa and bond and chat.
Have a conversation.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I've got that here, but away. And I'm flying in, out, doing me. Doing as I choose. But I work hard. That's why I'm halfway there.
What about yourself?
Inshallah.
Oh, wow. No, it's just interesting to hear. I do my teaching, do my podcasting, I go to gym, and...
No, but would you move abroad? No, would you move abroad? Would you move abroad? You answering the next question. Nobody even asked that question.
I think my answer was in his head. He was like that.
I was just copying what Dina done. Wallahi, bro, I was just copying what she done. She was labeling her routine. I just thought, is he asking me to do the same thing? So I just go, I go school, I go gym after.
But I didn't do that though, did I?
I think you explained it quite.
Yeah, you should do it.
It's about whether you want to stay here or go.
Do you know what I do? Yeah, this is my problem sometimes. Someone's talking, I zone out. Not because I'm not listening to it. It's because what she's saying, I was taking it in.
And then you were thinking, what would I do?
You forgot the question.
You asked me the question.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about what she said, and you asked the question. I'm in the court. I'm like, I just said whatever came to my mind. In the
Jokes. That is jokes.
No, but yeah, the road question.
bro, I tried to move abroad last year, man. It didn't work out.
No.
I meant to be a teacher in Madrid, in Spain. No, Granada, sorry. Meant to be a teacher in Granada, done all the visa process and everything, got rejected, and then, for no reason, by the way, they couldn't even give me a reason. They said, your school isn't legit, but there's other students at that school doing the same thing I was going to. Yeah, it was and I appealed it, and then the Spanish consulate, you see embassies, I swear they're the most NPC people you'll meet, bro. They don't talk to you, they don't give you no conversation, it's just move, get out of my face. So I'm in there trying to with my documents in my hand, trying to get help, and nothing got resolved, and I went back to uni and I missed out on my teaching job in Spain. But at the time, I was bare angry about it. I was so sad. You know when you're frustrated? Because me, I like to plan my future. And if my plan doesn't work out, it throws me back. I'm like, I didn't see that coming. I was a bit too optimistic about this. I thought it was guaranteed, job done. I've got the job. But
You didn't have plan B.
Nothing's guaranteed though.
Well, plan B was uni, but
Nothing.
I went back to uni and I was just...
Looking back on everything now, do you have any regrets on your journey?
You know what? I would love to say no regrets, but I think through some regrets you learn a lot.
Yeah,
I think,
you do.
I think
You're right,
the price of having regrets is more valuable than not having any regrets, in other words. So I do have some regrets, for sure. Some moments where I'm like, okay, next... You know Guitar Band, where on the thing, when it hits the green and the blue and orange, I feel like life is like that, It's like, okay, I feel the moment coming, now's when I need to work hard.
That's when you
You know what I'm saying? And I think life is very musical and harmonious like that too. If you're doing that all the time in life, hitting the right moments in all aspects.
Hitting the right notes.
In fitness, in the mind, business, work, relationships, family, your life gets really harmonious.
How far ahead do you like to plan? And do you think planning is always a good thing? Or do you sometimes feel like something just falls into place and it's better like that, naturally, organically?
Yeah, I would say if you're young, maybe both. Have fun and plan at the same time. So be spontaneous and have plans. But I think once you get older, there's no room for fun no more, bro. You go all out work.
You need to plan ahead, innit?
Yeah. Then, so if it goes like this, fun and hard work, then hard work, then the hard work pays off and you go back to fun. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So right now I'm at the...
That's fun
It's
calling.
my cousin again. This guy always calls me on a podcast, I swear. Oh, shout out Zachary, man. But what was I saying? So right now I'm in the... Okay, I just came out of uni. That was fun.
Yeah.
Uni is very, very fun.
Yeah.
A lot of independence in my own room. Haven't got Marge saying, clean up the spoon. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. But now I'm a teacher, and I can't have this laid-back attitude. I have to be a bit more on it now. And it's a job I picked by purpose as well for that reason. I know if I'm going to do this job properly, I can't just... retail or something, I could just lounge around, sit on the side, do it, nothing.
Give 50%.
Yeah, but this job, bro, because if I give 50%, I fail the boys, the girls in my class.
Boys learn 50%.
Yeah, and the students in my class, I can't fail them. So if I can't fail them, I can't fail me either. Because if I fail me, I fail them. So they're kind of like a...
So you've kind
But then I have other ambitions, but that's just...
Have you kind of created that dependability? So, for example,
It's
that
amazing.
makes you perform better.
It's not dependability.
No.
It
But
turns
obviously, these kids depend on you to learn, right? So you're their teacher.
Yeah. But
you get it. So
I know
obviously you've got responsibility to them.
I don't depend on teaching though, because it's just a job that speaks close to me because I like sharing information, and it's a passion. But I have So the other side is the podcast, isn't it? Which I have to balance with teaching.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you'd ever go into university teaching?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah?
I'm 24. I don't know. I can't do that yet.
No, 100%. That's
It's
why
too
I
much
say,
of
do
a
you feel you
commitment
would?
right now. I like to enjoy myself a bit right now. I have to be simple as that. Be
What
real.
about you, Rahul? Because you're a bit older, 39 in Jan. What are you enjoying?
What I do?
Planning ahead? Yeah. What do you?
I mean, I don't want to get married. I don't want kids. I just want to talk. I just want to see the world. For me,
Why do you think that's already happened though? You're not met the right person or what?
nah, I mean,
Because you know what?
personal experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never had a dad when I was growing up. So
Yeah.
for me, growing up, you know, I kind of like had it on my own. So just like for me now, it's just get money, look after who I love, and that's it. Just enjoy life, man. Like at the end of the day, you never know when it's gonna be taken from you, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You just gotta live with everything you possibly can. But be a better person every single day. That's all you have to do, man.
I think that's a good. Do you want to? That's a good message. You lot, okay, this is our last literally episode with guests. So what message would you give? A positive message ready for the next year.
What would you give Zeno?
Positive.
Yeah.
It's a coffee shop.
No. Dina's would be like, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to say, don't look at sacrificing as a negative thing.
Yeah.
Sacrifice is actually so positive. When you sacrifice, you get so much more back.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No, Dina's cool, you know.
La 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 la. Thanks.
She's a cool person.
I think so too.
She's actually mad interesting, you know. Like she's very interesting. She's very wise as well. I have to give her props. I'm a
Wow.
person who gives flowers when they're due, you know.
Yeah.
Before this
You know?
podcast, he was ripping me outside. Now he's being nice. 360 spin, huh?
Very, very.
Which I wasn't
Thanks.
ripping
No,
you.
I appreciate that.
You know, I met her in a
Thanks.
coffee shop, you know.
Yeah.
When we're both working hard.
I was serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on her laptop, yeah. No. Just, yeah, when I was at uni. I used to like write in the coffee shop or read my book or something, yeah.
He's a smart guy.
And I sat down, and then she's doing her laptop work and that. And then she's on a business call talking about this
I'm
gym.
on it.
She's talking about this den. And I'm sitting there like, you don't really hear girls grinding, working hard, you know what I'm saying, doing things. And we started talking.
Thanks, Paps.
And then she was like, I was trying to like network. So I was like to her, if you need writing for your content, let's do like business. And there was another Asian kid with us. What was his name?
I know, I don't know.
He was like 15. He was sitting
was
with us
so
as well,
cool.
bro. And he was like,
Yeah.
What, was he by himself at a coffee shop?
Yeah, he was a smart guy too.
Yeah, he was very
trying to plan a
smart.
business.
Oh, what's his name?
And we
Is
met
it-
like a 15, 16-year-old guy planning a business.
Shout out to him. I'm gonna
I don't know his
find
name, I
him because
forgot.
We was talking about logo graphic design, yeah?
He
And then, yeah.
was more on it than him at the time.
Yeah, way more on than me. He was like 15, but I'm thinking,
Yeah.
wow, if this 15-year-old is this motivated, and she said to us, and this is her first time meeting her, she goes, oh, I've got a gym round the corner, innit? I said,
Got a little
what?
baby.
You have a gym? No, I already knew that, but I don't know you owned it. Because when people say, oh, I've got to work at a gym, you think like pure gym, not like she
you-
actually
your
has
thing.
one.
Mine.
But so we went there, like we hang on the bars, done pull-ups and stuff like this, done
Yeah.
press-ups. And he done it as well.
That's
All
She
three of
showed
us
that. It
just
was a
went for a
sick gym, you
walk.
know.
What?
Yeah.
But now it's sick now because I see her like she got a shop now. And I'm just like, oh, like she done that, you know.
Come a long
So
way.
shout out to you, man.
Thank you, I
You're doing,
appreciate it.
you-
crazy,
You're doing
man.
your thing.
Yeah, we've worked hard, 2 years. Started on a field.
It's good, man. It's good though.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's you know when we see people like that, yeah, that actually doing a positive thing.
You
for,
love
like,
hearing that.
Yeah, because you can tell she enjoys that. You can
Yeah.
tell you enjoy what you do.
But you know what? I want more and more. And what makes me sad is when I try and say to these people, like, I'm going to drop this, I'm going to launch this, I'm going to drop this. Like, we're doing clothing, we're doing apps, we're doing grading books, we're doing everything. People aren't happy.
You know what?
And I don't
That's another
understand
Leicester thing,
why.
you know?
It is.
That's the Leicester thing. I'm telling you right now.
Why
yeah.
though?
That's why
But
it'd be better to
I
be
want
in
to be
London.
massive, and I don't know why that's a problem. I want to be worldwide. Why is that a problem?
That's one negative thing in Leicester. You know, in London, yeah, like all the people.
But
like,
some
we
people
see,
want
they
to
push
clip
each
your
other,
wings,
innit?
man. Like what I
But
said.
why?
Just be careful.
Because
what
they
you
ain't
say.
done it.
Because they ain't done it.
But,
like,
but
like,
why?
oh look.
But that's on
Same
them.
It's this
with
thing,
us,
innit?
same with us,
It's-
man.
it's
People
like-
hate, yeah, but there's that. Oh yeah, I would've
Oh,
done
yeah,
a
you
podcast
can't
and
do
that, but
this
you've done
like
it now,
you
so I
ain't
can't do it.
you
It
ain't
doesn't
me
work
type
like
thing.
that.
And I think people like they've seen that, and I think a lot of people have seen that, and I think it's not. You should encourage it. You should encourage it, but I think
Yeah, you
it's
should.
bad- you think it's bad to cap someone's wings, man.
Come then. I'm gonna wrap
Yeah.
it up. But big up all the sponsors. So today is Friday, obviously the 20. Certain was it 22nd? So I don't think orders will come in time for Christmas. But if you holler a pair or two, they will deliver to your door this weekend. If you're in Leicestershire.
That's it.
Big up all the other sponsors: RS Glass and Glazing Limited, Mama's Kitchen, Zap Me Up. Make sure you give them a shout if you need a Zap Me Up card because
Yeah.
it's sick. You find every day. Pick up in Big Designs, Flexi Vehicle Hire, and like I said, Payroll 2, give them a shout. It's been a great year.
Yeah, man, it's been a
Thanks
wicked year.
You two for coming on to the
Thank you.
show. It's been a sick one.
Yeah, man,
I think it's
it's
probably
been a
been the
good one.
longest one, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You lot, thank you for following us and supporting us. See you next year.
Yeah. Take care.